Tonight, on the eve of the election, tensions running high and worry of sparking civil unrest as well as potential voter intimidation at the polls. News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia is live tonight on El Paseo in Palm Desert, speaking with businesses about what they're doing to protect themselves from potential protests and what's happening at the polling places to keep you and your right to vote safe. Jake.
Karen, good evening. And business owners here on El Paseo feel fairly confident that this election day things won't crumble into disorder. And at the polls, workers there say that they're prepared for just about anything.
Today has been a steady, constant flow.
More voters pouring into Valley polling centers Monday, the second to last day of the 2020 election.
Thank you.
Be very vigilant and watch. Be poll watchers. Watch.
After President Trump called on his supporters to keep a close eye on polling centers, concerns sparking of potential voter intimidation.
We're going to keep them safe. Their voting will be safe.
Poll worker Edward Holzhauer says in the first 3 days of in-person polling at Northgate Church in Cathedral City, things have been running smoothly so far.
I think here in the Coachella Valley, most people are helpful of each other. We're all neighbors, so we support each other.
But just in case, voting assistance center workers have been trained to de-escalate situations.
Try and isolate the person, get them away from the situation so that other people are not affected.
And as tensions run high ahead of election results being released, businesses in LA are installing reinforcements. Earlier this year, during the Black Lives Matter protests, businesses here on El Paseo boarded up their windows over fears of civil unrest. They tell us that no damage ended up happening then, and they're not worried that any damage will happen due to Election Day.
I don't expect to see any civil unrest.
Raju Mehta, owner of El Paseo Jewelers, spent close to $1,000 boarding up his store earlier this year. But he says this time he's not worried.
I have faith in this valley, and that's what I said last time also, and there was nothing. So I'm pretty confident there'll be nothing.
Confidence on the eve of an uncertain election. And that uncertainty seems to just continue to build ahead of Election Day. But here in the Valley, at least, so far so good. If you have concerns about the election, you're urged to call the Riverside County Registrar of Voters. Live tonight in Palm Desert, Jake Ingracia, News Channel 3.